The old fence is chipped and gray, my boots kick dust on the small town clay. Walked these streets with a tight-jawed smile, didn't think I'd be back here for a while. Your name on my mind as I take it slow, that schoolyard pain, it's hard to let go. A weight in my chest that I knew too well, but now I'm standing tall where I once fell. Used to hide my hurt talking low, kept my head down, moved real slow. But years cut off in solid stone, I found some fire in my soul. I'm standing tall where I once fell, not the same kid you used to know so well. You took your swing but I didn't break, brushed off the dust, found what it takes. This heart's a bell you can't unring, I'm standing tall where I once fell. Remember your laugh echoed down my halls, every word carved on my bedroom walls. Used to flinch at your voice in the crowd, but I left those ghosts, I'm not backing down. Saw your face, try to hold my ground, kept my voice steady, didn't make a sound. Strong in my skin, I could finally tell I'm standing tall where I once fell. Used to run from every stare, thought I'd be broken, always scared. But this backbone grew in the night, now I'm ready for this fight. I'm standing tall where I once fell, not that same kid you thought you knew so well. Yeah, you threw your words, but I still remain. Brushed off the dust, let go the pain. This heart's a bell that will always ring, I'm standing tall where I once fell. Standing tall where I once fell, still standing where I once fell, where I once fell. If you look in my eyes, you'll see the change. I found my strength past the hurt and shame. This old hometown can keep its scars, but I walk on steady with an open heart. I'm standing tall where I once fell, stronger than before, yet can't you tell? You took your shot, but I didn't break. Brushed off the dust, learned what it takes. This heart's a bell, it always rings, I'm standing tall where I once fell. Standing tall where I once fell. Standing tall, still standing tall where I once fell. Standing tall, oh, I'm still standing tall where I once fell. Boots heavy with dust, wood rails under my hand, empty grandstands breathing, faint smell of old hay. Cool breeze on my neck, hat brim hides my eyes. Somewhere a gate creaks, this quiet fills my chest. Fingers trace a bruise, canvas rough under my palm. I taste last night's coffee, hear my own soft hum. This place should feel loud, lights still hung up high. My name on the wall, but I can't meet its shine. 4 steps to the center ring, feels longer than it should. I count every echo once again, I stay right where I stood. 8 seconds of courage, 8 seconds alone, 8 thundering heartbeats, that's all I own. Just 8 seconds. hold my breath slow, memories by heart. I let the silence grow, wrist mark with tape. I replay the fall. The dust taste is bitter, but I don't leave it all. Another day will come, another game will break. I'll stand and remember this empty place. I face what I can't face. 8 seconds of courage, 8 seconds alone, 8 thunder and heartbeats, that's all I own. Just 8 seconds. Wind sweeps the arena, no one calls my name. I tied down my fear and ride it just the same. Alone, hate covering heartbeats, that's all I own. Just 8. Just 8. Acoustic strings and faded morning boots on for another round. Cedar smoke drifting down the valley, dew sinking through the ground. Some things look like trouble from a distance, playing tricks on your mind. Snap of a twig, heartbeat flicker, life out here turns on a dime. Saddle on slow, eye in a ridgeline, fence run barely holding tight. All week losing sheep in the silence, never caught the thief at night. Tracks in the clay, teeth on the wool, anger clinging to my hands. Seen that shadow on the rise, pale eyes in the dark, always just beyond my stand. Told myself soon find the answer. Sometimes the danger feels like a friend. Breathe in, hush on the hillside. Open gates, something's moved inside. Watching, waiting for the end. Every time I think I know who's hunting, what I thought was my enemy turned out to be my friend. Wind brings new marks by the water, can't read these signs the way I used to. Know how tonight, only silence where there should be fear. Distant log splits, sick air taste. Something's out there bigger than you. Tracks circle back, 2 sets, now 1 fence bent in places I never repaired. Sheep huddle close, nerves chewing quiet, asking questions I won't say out loud. Breathe in, hush on the hillside. Open gates, all the things move inside. Waiting for the end. Every time I think I know who's hunting, what I thought was my enemy turned out to be my friend. Old scars in the dirt, memories split by wire and worry. Now I cross slow, I counted on reason, lost it out here in a hurry. Fingers cold, rifle heartbeat, my thought understood. Truth walking with me, teeth and fear, a lesson in blood and good. Sunrise clears the pasture, I see what I never saw before. Gray shade back, the edge turning back, guarding more than just his own. Breathing hush on the hillside, open gaze, something moved inside. I'll wait, watching, waiting for the end. Every time I think I know who's hunting, what I thought was my enemy turned out to be my friend. Dust on my boots, sun through the glass. Found you tucked behind an old tool chest. Sawdust in summer stuck to my hands. I sit on the stool, just breathing it in. Can you hear me? You remember? Wish I could ask you what comes after. What stories would you tell me now? What would you say if you could sit with me? What stories would you tell me now? Am I the man you hoped I'd be? Carving your name on the workbench sign, laughing at my crooked lines. That shining silver ticking a beat. You always knew the right words to find. Can you hear me? Do you remember? Wish I could ask you what comes after. What stories would you tell me now? What would you say if you could sit with me? What stories would you tell me now? Am I the man you hope be? I got your calloused hands, your hidden grin. I turn the watch over, turn it again. 100 summers, they slip like sand. Would you be proud? Would you understand? Oh, la, la, oh, la, la, oh. What stories would you tell me now? What would you say if you could sit with me? What stories would you tell me now? Am I the man you hoped I'd be? Sunrise brushes red across the ragged edge of sky. Wide brim hat pulled low as I step out in the morning. Boots into wet grass, I'll watch the herders ride by. Horses breathing steam so quiet I forget my longing. Coffee strong and bitter, hands rough as mine. Can't trade much language, just nods and little grins. Their children chase the dogs, laughter in the wind. What drew me here, I'm not sure where it all began. once off from 1,000 restless towns. Blue ribbon stories stitched up in motel rooms, trading leather for film, old dreams for newer sounds. The prairie's open heart, it pulls me toward this new tune. We share a cigarette in the amber setting dust. Saddle marks the same, no matter what you call this land. I count our differences, but trust comes without words. Who's drumming on the step, a song I understand. Same stars, different planes. We ride by heart, by names. Your wind is cold, mine was dry, but I see my own father's pride. Same stars, different planes. Same stars and lives changed. Same stars, different planes. One night, stories building destiny. Her voice rises and falls, throat deep, mighty as a river. I nod along, heart heavy, worlds apart. One more hand in my chest, I feel the pounding earth. Old rhythms echo wild as any Texas dusk. Herder and cowboy, just boys chasing worth. Under vast endless sky, our lines all blur and trust. Same stars, different planes. We ride by heart, by name. There's peace in what we tame. Same stars, different planes. Boots in the grass, nose to the wind. Same sky above us wherever we've been. Same stars, different planes. Just a dusty gym on the far edge of town. Kids coming quiet, heads hanging down. I sweep the old mat, sun bleeding through the blinds. Lace up my sneakers, lose track of the time. Can hear the jump rope steady tap, tap, tap. Second-hand gloves hung on the coat rack. First round's whispers, hardly a sound, but something stirs when they gather round. One by one, they find their stance, chalk on their hands, hope in their glance. I show them how you never let go of the fight in your chest, even when you're low. Every punch throws away the past. Every swing's a promise meant to last. Breaking old chains with every bell ring, letting go of everything but what this gym can bring. Every punch throws away the past. Every punch throws away the past. Saw Ricky by the bleachers, 8 years old, hiding black eyes, just tired and cold. He wraps his hands slow, tries not to be seen, but in the rain his guard gets clean. The bell rings steady, hearts start to race. Those Friday nights, hope finds a place. I stand in his corner, towel in my hand, watch courage spread through the trembling stands. It's more than bruises, more than the fight. We find our reason under the lights. Hold out for the ones still on the ropes. It's not about the win, just holding on to hope. Every punch throws away the past. Every swing's a promise meant to last. punch throws away the past. You might think I'm just teaching the skill, but I'm learning to against my own will. There was a time I needed saving fast. Now I'm giving back, one round at a time. Every punch throws away the past. Every swing's a promise meant to last. Breaking old chains with every bell ring, letting go of everything but what this gym can bring. Every punch throws away the past. Every punch throws away the past. Dad's workbench was crooked, those old tools always squeaked. We'd train in the backyard till the neighbors were asleep. Sweat on my shirt, tape on my knuckles, gloves on the floor. He'd say, keep your hands high, son, don't rush the score. That faded Rocky poster, a patch in the ceiling tile, he'd hold the heavy bag steady. I'd punch and watch him smile. Morning smelled like coffee and the dust hanging in the air. He tightened up my rap, say, it's fight night everywhere. He never raised his voice, but I felt his pride. Sometimes he'd shake his head, I'd wish I understood why. Old country songs echoing on that thin radio. It felt like the world stopped when it was just us two alone. He'd lean against the window, sip slow from his old cup. Remind me when I lose, just stand back up. And now I step in the ring, lights burning bright. His words in my ear like a whisper in the fight. Every bruise, every scar, all the late nights apart keeps me steady, keeps me believing in my heart. The strongest punch comes from the heart. It don't matter what you're stacked against. I take his words and play my part, hold my ground and never flinch. The strongest punch comes from the heart. Lace up these new boots slow, feel the nerves in my veins. Photo of Dad in my locker, trying to hide my shame. Crowd roars wild, but I hear those old backyard sounds. Tape sticks to my fingers, and forgiveness comes around. I catch my own eyes shaking in the dirty locker room glass, bleeding from my eyebrow, breathing out the past. A prayer for steady hands as I step beneath the lights. I carry all his lessons into this fight. 100 strangers screaming, but his voice cuts clear. He's still in my corner, even though he's not here. I shadow box my fear back, count out every breath. Tonight I fight for more than just a name or a check. Son, you measure strength by how you rise, not how you fall. Your chin, you still belong. Trust your fist, but trust your heart most of all. Strongest punch comes from the heart. Even when my hands shake, I don't fall apart. Let your chip this still belong. I live these minds who watch you fall. The strongest punch comes from the heart. Strongest break, quieted breath, one last thought. I feel you with me, and I'm never lost. The strongest punch comes from the heart. Here beat the bright lights, I find my part. I live each round just like you taught. See that flicker on the old marquee, worn out bulbs and broken seats, spilled cola in row 17. Been here longer than most folks seen. You in that fifth row laughing lost. Saturday night's winter frost, spool spinning, hands steady and slow. You watch the world in a silver glow. Popcorn kettle hum in the dark. You pointed out every falling star. First dates, last hopes, whole lives change. Hearts get broken, rearranged. All those faces turning toward the light. I kept your secrets night after night, while the credits rolled to empty aisles. Still heard your voice through the miles. Every story has its ending, but the memories play on. Tonight, last ticket torn in half, curtains gather dust like photographs. Ghosts of your laughter press against the glass. Guess some things just don't come back. I think of you as the reels unwind. Old promises fade softer with time. I thread the film and whisper your name. Feels like nothing ever stays the same. Every story has its ending, but the memories play on. Wish you could see me locking the door. Wish you were right here like before. Wish I could tell you I'll be alright, but I'll be here still watching the light. Every story has its ending, but the memories play on. Your boots still shiny, your hands still smooth. Been watching you learn these past few weeks. Got a spark in your eyes, reminds me of mine. Back when every sunrise felt brand new. That rusty wire out by the creek. Years of rain and Texas heat. Each post tells a story, if you know how to read what time and weather try to teach. Some fences need mending, some just need time. Some breaks can't be fixed with a hammer entwined. But the work that you do with these two hands of yours builds more than just boundaries. memories, that's for sure. It's more than wood and wire, it's more than marking lines. Some fences need mending, some just need time. Your daddy told me you're college bound, but something pulled you to this ground. Saw it in your face that first morning here, when dew still covered every pound. Let me tell you something before I go about the rhythm of seasons ebb and unfold. These posts will outlast me, that's how it should be. And now it's your turn to watch them grow. Some fences need mending, some just need time. Some breaks can't be fixed with a hammer and twine. But the work, each more that you do with these two hands of yours, builds more than just boundaries, that's for sure. It's more than wood and wire, it's more than marking lines. Some fences need mending, some just need time. Sun's getting low, my truck's running fine. Guess some changes just need time. Cracked boots, engine running, parked out by the old bar sign. Laughing wild, hearts thumping. Toss your jacket, grab that last night's shine. You and me, gas station coffee, rusty fender, four in the cab. Dusting in the rear view, windows down, your guitar, my Red Sox cap. Box of fireworks, hidden beer, lining up the dares we make. Skipping stones through summer heat, nothing here we wouldn't trade. Letting go's biting, but I swear I'll remember every mile, every fight, every song, every night. Let's call for legends, raise them up high, sing out our names on the small town sky. Just one more round, and nothing tight, this town ain't seen nothing like tonight. Let's call for legends, keep the lights bright. Whoa, 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 tonight. Whoa, whoa, we burn so bright. Bare feet, skipping yellow lines, blasting tunes on your old FM, telling lies, chasing police cars, never thinking how it might end. You're the secret I'm keeping safe, I'm the reason you'll come back. Torn up map on your dashboard, our names written right where we stand. Promise me you'll find it when the city starts fading. Every wish, every laugh, every trouble. Let's call for legends, raise them up high, sing out our names under small town sky. Just one more round, pulling out till this town ain't seen nothing like tonight. Let's call for legends, keep the lights bright. Years down the road, I'll hear your name, playing this song and feeling the same. Every old bar, every porch light, tonight keeps rolling on in my mind. Let's call for legends, raise them up high, sing out coffee still hot in my thermos. Same old clock on the wall. 20 years at this station, know each crack, every call. Found my place in this building when my dad worked here too. Never thought that this morning would be different from June. The whistle won't blow here anymore. Just empty halls and a closing door. One last punch of the time card now, by saying goodbye to an old friend somehow. Box of tools on my workbench, pictures taped to the frame. My kids learning to walk here, on lunch breaks they came. Tie me down in assembly, tells his old racing tales, while the foreman stands quiet as the sunlight grows pale. The whistle won't blow here anymore. Just empty halls and a closing door. One last punch of the time card now, like saying goodbye to an old friend somehow. Years of sweat and steel, stories these walls could tell. More than just a job, it's where we all grew up and fell. Loading docks, getting empty, keys turned in one by one. Some folks talking about moving, while some will stay on. My grandson asked me questions that I can't answer yet, but I know one thing's certain, this town won't forget. The whistle won't blow here anymore. Just empty halls and a closing door. One last punch of the time card now, like saying goodbye to an old friend somehow. Saying folks won't blow here anymore. Pulled up out front, engine idling slow. Same gravel under my boots, just a little more warm. Monday evening, sky still holding the sun. There's an empty stool just inside, like the night never moved on. Picture frames behind the bar, dust in every groove. Familiar laugh from the corner booth, I smile before I know. Bartender wipes down the wood, says, "Hey stranger, where you been?" Guess I never noticed how quiet it could be within. I used to hide from morning in here, sip away my plans, but tonight's a different story, wish you could understand. The sign out front shines a nice place. Pour me a water, vault tibia dirt on my face. I'm seething longer, finding my way. Oh, I'm seeing clearer tonight, but the time it's alright. I'm alright. Lisa's pouring coffee now, not a whiskey in sight. She sets it slow before me, gives that old smile just right. Let's talk about the horseshoe leaf and how it's all the same, except me, I guess, swapping bourbon for a quiet game. I hear their old stories, I'm drifting back in time. All the rounds I bought just to drown my mind. Folks still reimagined, they don't need to understand. It feels good just to be holding steady in my hands. Some habits die hard, some leave without a fight, but the sea feels different, I think I'm doing alright. The sun out front shines bright above this place, but I'm standing steady, you're starting to feel okay. Pour me water, lift it to my face. I'm seeing clearer tonight, I'm finally finding my way. Oh, I'm seeing clearer tonight. Oh, I'm alright. If you'd asked me last summer, I don't know what I'd said, but I'm not missing anything I left behind that day. The sign out front shines bright above this place, but I'm standing steady, you're starting to feel okay. Pour me water, lift it to my face. I'm seeing clearer tonight, I'm finally finding my way. I'm seeing clearer tonight. Oh, alright. Pulled a box from the back of the closet, old Polaroids and postcards from July. Found her Sunday boots and faded flannel that used to hold her perfume, now it's dry. Stack of ticket stubs in a mason jar, notes she left with lipstick on the page. I braced myself, thought I'd be shattered, but I just set them down, and I'm okay. Little by little, I feel the weight lift. These pieces of you don't hit like they did. These memories don't sting like they used to. I can hold your old photograph and smile. All those nights I thought I'd never make it through. Now I'm seeing this heart's healing in real time. Maybe I'm stronger than I ever knew. These memories don't sting like they used to. Packed up that sweater you wore that winter in a paper bag with some worn out jeans. I almost called your number, then remember I'm standing on my own 2 feet. Letters from birthdays, a half-burnt candle, empty locket left inside the drawer. Swore I'd break apart, but now I'm certain I don't live there anymore. Little by little, I feel the weight lift. These pieces of you don't hurt like they did. These memories don't sting like they used to. I can hold your old photograph and smile. All those nights I thought I'd never make it through. Now I'm seeing this heart's healing in real time. than I ever knew. These memories don't sting like they used to. Tomorrow's waiting just outside this open door. I'm packing what's left, but I'm leaving the hurt on the floor. These memories don't sting like they used to. Letting go turns out I'm finding something true. I never thought I'd stand here feeling brand new. These memories don't sting like they used to. First Friday drive, windows down, punching that radio live. Didn't care where we were going or why. You just smiled, slid a hand on my thigh. Gas station coffee, you laughed as I spilled. Cheap motel parking lot, nowhere to build. Never figured time to run up like this. Still here, still rolling, caught in your grip. Found you rearing in the side door tray. Had a breakdown, you swore you'd stay. We patched it up with duct tape and string. This old bench seat held everything. We rode out storms, we outran the blues. Both the lusted, both got our use. Every scratch and dust mark I see looks a whole like you and me. So hit the dash, let it rattle, let it ring. You and me, same old song, sing 300,000 reasons why I won't let go, won't say goodbye. Still got miles, you and I. Still got love, you and I. Hey, rolling on for my whole damn life. 300,000 side by side, singing back you and I, singing back you and I. Folks say trade, but I can't let you go. Rust on the door, but you'll go to the bone. You always start up, rain or shine, rolling forward, our paths unwind. Every dent and every scar, I hear your laughter in this car. If I'm lost, I never feel alone. With your stereo and your gravel tone. And I've learned what matters most ain't what's new, it's what you hold close. Write it out, take the loss. Love is built for wear, not gloss. Oh! 300,000 reasons why I won't let go, won't say goodbye. Still got miles, you and I. Oh, still got love, you and I. Hey, rolling on for my whole damn life. 300,000 standing here at sunrise. Coffee's getting cold in my hand. Pickup trucks line the gravel drive. People I know since I was 10, looking through the screen door in Mama's kitchen where we pray. Never thought I'd see the day when all of this would slip away. The old man with the microphone starts calling out the beds. My heart beats faster with each number, like Daddy's watch ticking on my wrist. Going, going, gone, but the memories live on in the dust of this morning dawn. Going on, we're holding on and holding on. Box lots of our history, photo albums, Daddy's tools. Every bit feels like goodbye to summers spent by fishing pools. The tractor that he fixed up, now somebody else's dream. 30 years of planted seeds, all scattered in the breeze. Sometimes moving forward means letting go of what you love, but no one can auction off the memories we're made of. The tire swing, the garden gate, the Sunday dinners on paper plates. Every nail, every board, every story these walls store. Remember where we went. Going, going, gone, but the memories live on in the dust of this morning dawn. Going, going, dawn, but we're holding on, we're holding on. La 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 la. Taking one last look before I turn the page. Beat up boots tossed in the truck bed, wind cuts down these fence lines. You're holding my hand like the cord won't snap, heart slow as the dust settles in. I hear old sparrows in the twisted oak, rattle of chains, a distant gate swings wide. You stand by the railing, brow furrowed, quiet. All my words stumble, kicking dust, biting tongue. Hands trace the worn grooves on the porch rail, cowlick grass dancing just like your first laugh. Silence filling boots I can't wear anymore. Last bell of evening, that low heavy hum. You look at me sideways, waiting to speak. I almost say forever, then choke you right down. Faded red barn, a memory out past the pond. Horizon is blurring at the edge of town. One cough, one breath, you squeeze tighter my anchor. Every story we own now held in your palm. Last light leaking under my old straw hat. You're breathing slow, lingers on. I count fence posts with my thumb. Saying goodbye to yesterday's sky, goodbye to yesterday's sky. Holds on my throat where the words won't lie. Saying goodbye. Swing by my side as the crickets tune in. I see faded initials caught deep in the wall. Years of hard rain leaving lines on your skin. That old tire swing creaks far side of the field. The well's gone dry and the mailbox leans right. We'll remember, and you say, but I'm not so sure. The well's gone by, I left mine so sure. Biting my lip, I watch one star blink a light. Then I watch Dry Creek cattle call echo. Summer's last firefly caught your hair. My promise caught somewhere in the pit of my chest. The map in our heads erased, but you're still here. Winter's gonna come, but it's not here yet. Saying goodbye to yesterday's sky. 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 The sky. Oh, you close your eyes. Can you see it all? If you let go, will the sun stay high? Saying goodbye to yesterday's sky. Saying goodbye to yesterday's sky. Oh, saying goodbye to the sky. Out to the sky. There's a porch light catching dust on the rail. Faded old paint peeled by July sun. Morning birds calling on down the fence. Same ones I heard when I was young. I hear a door creak open, boots on the steps, soft steps on dew-soaked ground. I pour 2 mugs of coffee, steam curling up. Lean on a chair and look around. Her laughter spun out into the orchard rows, chasing the dog past the leaning barn. I remember her hands in the saddle straps, every chore done with her open heart. Now I find a ribbon by the stable gate, loose in the breeze, she left it behind. It ties to summer, it ties to time, and I gather myself, my thoughts unwind. There's an echo in the hallway, sound of growing up so slow. I swallow down the silence, watch the gravel road she goes. Oh, her boots ain't kicking up dust no more. The sky's wide open when the front gate swings. All this quiet's louder than it ever was before. Kicking up dust no more. Oh, first day of school and she clung to my arm. Brave blue eyes and a plaid red dress. Years are racing like wagon tracks. Memories stirring up tenderness. Crickets start singing as night comes on. Horizon painted with tangerine gold. She once asked if the prairie ever gets lonely. Tonight I know. There's a photograph in my flannel, taken under an autumn sky. I hold it close and whisper, she's got her dreams to ride. Oh, her boots ain't kicking up dust no more. The sky's wide open where the front gate swings. All this quiet's louder than it ever was before. Oh, her boots ain't kicking up dust no more. Spin the porch light brighter, watch the horizon burn. Pride runs deep as the old river bends. Now it's her turn. Oh! her boots ain't kicking up dust no more. The sky's wide open where the front gate swings. All this quiet's louder than it ever was before. Oh, her boots ain't kicking up dust no more. Oh, oh, her boots ain't kicking up dust no more. Grease beneath my nails, steel sparks in the dark. Monday morning sun, dust drifts to start. Cash in a coffee can, old clock on the wall. Next job rolling in, another promise to recall. Late nights under hoods, falling rain, busted lights, knuckle scrape, curse and laugh, lunch break, paper fights. Swore I'd own my name, hands black, overalls blue. Show up every day for a chance to break through. These hands built more than dreams, raised up something strong inside of me. Hard miles, heavy, worn and true. Kept on fighting, never knew. These hands built more than dreams. That's how I made it through. First sign out front, lettering chipped and new. Floor still cracked and rough, but I swept it clean for you. Empty shelves, tools spread, friends all stop by. Coffee, keys in the jar, car horn saying hi. Bolt by bolt, piece by piece, windows up, open wide. Turn the radio loud, finally nothing to hide. These hands built more than dreams, raised up something strong inside of me. Hard miles, heavy, worn and true. Kept on fighting, never knew. These hands built more than dreams. That's how I made it through. Never owed a soul, never asked for more. Just working for the day. The keys were at my door. These hands built more than dreams, raised up something strong inside of me. Hard miles, heavy, worn and true. Kept on fighting, never knew. These hands built more than dreams. That's how I made it through. Turn the sign on, wipe my brow. These hands built more than dreams. Whopping dreams, standing right here now. Rain on the window, quiet in the hall. Coffee getting cold, waiting for the call. Your boots by the table, my hands start to shake. 2 miles of old dust still left to break. Oh, sitting in silence. Oh, thunder rolling low. Oh, holding holding back the words. Oh, don't know where to go. Sometimes the fun brings us home. Sometimes the thunder brings us home. When the storm won't let you run, we find the hearts we thought were gone. Sometimes the thunder brings us home. You look out the window, I look at the floor. Long roads behind us, locked in once more. Oh, I hear the rain fall. Oh, I feel you near. After all this waiting, might be why we're here. Sometimes the thunder brings us home. Sometimes the thunder brings us home. Sometimes the praises Sometimes the thunder brings us home. Acoustic picking beneath the open western sky. Dust settles slow as morning rides in. Fiddle tracing echoes where old fences lie. Steel guitar sighs as another day begins. Roots in the straw and the green in my hands, wide-eyed and wary as we circle the pen. That wild one locked eyes, I just let him stink. Something in his look felt like where I've been. Sun catching dirt on a run-down old coat. Steady breathing heavy, ready to bolt. Told myself things break or they bend in the end. But I couldn't force faith I just hadn't earned. Rusted rails, a heartbeat like thunder. Every comment it still calls me to wonder, what if the wild don't mean running away? What if it's just waiting for trust? Some spirits can't be broken, they just need time to trust. Can't tie down every moment, it'll come around to us. Days rolling with the mud on my jeans. That look in his eyes, sometimes softened by rain. Kept tossing the rope, learning what patience means. We moved in a circle, a little less strained. Thunder rolled in, turned silence to fight. He reared and he spun, I stood my ground right. Not every battle decides what you win. Sometimes you myself in the waiting. Fence post lightning, the air heavy broken. Only the brakes, they were nothing is spoken. You can't rush a moment that hasn't begun. And trust only grows where it's earned. Some spirits can't be broken. They just need time to trust. You can't tie down every moment. Let them come around. Take it real flight. Heart slow to open. Every step forward takes more than a token. In quiet, I learned to see through the dust. Two faces, relearning the meaning of trust. Maybe I'm taming myself as he calms in the pen. Truth is, sometimes you just start again. Some spirits can't be broken. They just need time to trust. You can't tie down every moment. Let them come around to us.
Dusty closet floor, half in shadow waiting, faded leather sleeve, memories debating, cool air meeting skin, zipper worn thin, a hint of something more, caught beneath my chin. Boxes stacked up high, years between the seams, found again tonight right where it's always been. Pull it on, feel the years unwind, heartbeat in my ears in good time. This leather jacket still smells like that night, oh that night, yeah. Still holding the warmth of your arms so tight. When I close my eyes, you're by my side, so close. This leather jacket, yeah, just like that night. Window rattling rain, street lamps bending low, soft touch, slow sway, radio down low. You smile, half a thought, pressed into the fold. Old receipts in the pocket, stories left untold. A laugh on my shoulder, name scratched in the lining. Back to right now, felt them still defining. Slip it on, let the memories spin there. Every faded mark takes me back again. This leather jacket still smells like that night, ooh, that night. Still holding the warmth of your arms so tight. When I close my eyes, you're by my side, my side. Don't let go this leather jacket, yeah, just like that night. Years move on, but I stay the same. When I pull it close, call your name, call your name. Living in the space between then and now, wrapped in memories somehow. This leather jacket still smells like that night, whoa, that night, night. Still holding the warmth of your arms so tight. When I close my eyes, you're by my side, side.
Dusk gathers where the morning sun creeps in. There's old leather folded tight on a windowsill. Calloused hands once fit just right inside. You could hear the barn doors open, echo through the pines. Tin bucket sits where the boots used to be. Wall still holding laughter from another July. Pausing for a moment, I just stand and breathe, tracing those creases like a memory in my mind. Some things just can't be handed down, like a look or a word, something found. I tried to hold on, but time won't allow. Some things just can't be handed down. Fiddle and steel guitar trade lines in the quiet. Used to watch small feet stumble in the pale red dirt. Little voice asking, can I be just like you? Sun setting low, pain and dust and golden burn. We learned together, one fall, one pulling through. Patches on denim, stories hidden in seams. Long days faded, but the meaning stays clear. I see pieces of myself and what you lean to and dream. There's sweat in the saddle and pride in every year. Some things just can't be handed down. A feeling, a smile, nothing profound. I tried my best just to teach you how. Some things just can't be handed down. Now you're taller than me, you walk your own way. Your laughter echoes out on this old porch today. I hold that bluff, I close my eyes. Every lesson I meant, it's right there in your life. Some things just can't be handed down, but I see them in you, that's enough now. What I tried to give, somehow it's found. Some things just be handed down. Band fades, quiet voice, gentle picking on guitar. Saw you buy the ticket tent, spinning cotton candy sticks, sunset melting caramel over faded county bricks. Ferris wheel floating like a wish I never chased. That painted pony paused, my heart skipped the race. Vendors holler, honey jokes, laughter leaping through the air. Smell of kettle corn and sawdust, dust settling everywhere. You caught my glance between the games, prize bear in your hand. The past paraded by, and I could barely stand. Your crooked smile matched the string lights, shining just the same. For a moment memory froze, the evening in a frame. I almost called her name, but words tangled and tripped. How many times will we lost tonight what we once believed in, left with the silence we embalmed. La la. Carousel climbed high, kids chasing every golden ring. You wore that denim jacket, same as every spring. I caught the scent of apples, your laugh a rolling drum. We traded tales, 2 tokens spent. Now look at what we've become. Old friends found us by the dartboard, daring what we'd say. Moments hiding meanings in midways drifting gray. I wish I'd said I missed you or tried to change your mind, but I just stood behind. Lost tonight what we once believed in, left with the sightseeing. Steel guitar sides, fireworks fade, silence after show. Keep your shadow in my memory. Oh, we never ride the same ride twice, but sometimes when I close my eyes, I see you. Ferris wheel faded, everything's rearranged. Acoustic guitar song, somehow we both changed. Across the ocean with dust on my boots, met you under sky white and blue. Leather reins worn by how many hands? You showed me moves I never knew. Stirrup shake, a soft snort of breath, braided rope, wild as the west. We ride the line from sun to rain, worlds away but both chasing the same. Your laugh breaks out under this sun. You sail riders, we ride as one. These plains speak every language. These plains speak every language known to man. Heart to heart, brain in hand. These plains speak every language. Your voice low, calling the herd. I follow trails, line with your words. Step for step, in pace with you. Trust in the saddle, truth and view. We see the world stretch far and grand. Brother and brother, no need to understand. These plains speak every language. These plains speak every language known to man. Side by side we make our stand. These plains speak every language. Hey. Chain link fence, knee-high grass, leather blood, old pine bats. Under those lights, slow and bright, worn down cap, stains and dust. Your number faded out so fast. Empty dugout, open sky, cleats on gravel, echo steps. Tonight I wonder why chalk lines break, wind so cold, fresh cut feel, same as old. Rusted scoreboard, number stuck, heavy breath, no crowd calls. I almost hear your voice stalled. You linger where we ran wild. Tattered bases patched and soft, a name whispered just for a while. What stories do these bleachers hold? Feels like the silence knows. Shouting our glory, told and retold. What stories do these bleachers hold? You and me, nine to tie, dirt on jeans, brave hearts try. Last pitch, spinning hopes high. Empty seats, thunder at night. Open field, loss and pride. Your laughter crowded sky, as if you never said goodbye. Still chasing what you left behind. What stories do these bleachers hold? Feels like the silence knows. Shouting our glory, told and retold. What stories do these bleachers hold? If I listen, almost hear your footsteps echoing clear. Name in the dirt, drawn bold. All the moments we never told. What stories do these bleachers hold? Feels like the silence knows. Shouting our glory, told and retold. What stories do these bleachers hold? And I wonder, still I wonder, do you hear them too? Saw my boots kick the dust on that old familiar past, rusted out mailbox, faded paint on the sign. Quiet porch swing, creaks wind like a side blade. Night air slow, feels like I'm running out of time. Skip stones off the river, hearts left on the bank. Long way from bourbon, soap plans and faded fights. Folks still gather around the courthouse. Coffee thinks I eased my truck by, nowhere left to hide. Mama's roses, thorns on my fingers, thorn in her memory. Told her I'd changed, never quite showed her how. This town's got long lines drawn through every story. Guess I'm back second chance, searching for some kind of vow. Every fence I mended, every bridge I burned, all those faces turning still, but the world has turned. But this town remember me different now. Oh, am I just a figure on the edge of the crowd? What if every sorry is a bell that won't ring? Would a new beginning count, or is a past the only thing? Will this town remember me different now? lost in the dust, left footprints on promise shoes traded for pride. Empty bar stool, testament, trust turned to rust. Headlights and pools of regret, nowhere left to ride. Her letter in my jacket, torn words, faded blue. She wrote about forever when forever felt near. Gravel road, eating distant dogs, how the truth. I drive by her window, dare not draw near. Coffee at sunrise, Main Street painted new. Shop windows wink with the lights on before. Every face a page, every scar breaking through. I borrow forgiveness, but I never keep score. Every truth I swallow, every lie I bore, every stranger smiling. There's something more. This town remember me different now. Oh, am I just a figure on the edge of the crowd? What if every sorry is a bell that won't ring? Would a new beginning counter is a past the only thing? Would this town remember me different now? This town remember me different now. Am I forgiven in the face of now? What if the silence is the answer I'm given? Would I stay here searching or forever live driven? Would this town remember me different now? Let the sunrise judge me, not the midnight calls. Let each mile I wander be a reason I crawl. La, la, this town remember now. This town remember me different now. Saw you again tonight, seat at the end of the rail. Fingertips tracing that old blast with a trembling grin. You shoot glances at her dancing, swirling hair, the room spinning slow. Sunburned boots keep beating the rhythm, steady as your hope. Barroom banners, soft as storm clouds gathering outside. You nurse your story, bitter and smooth, raw and refined. Her laughter lights up the jukebox, your courage collects in time. Hard lines hiding history, waiting for a word you haven't yet tried. Tonight's the night you're gonna cross that line. Lean in, let long and lead the way. Tonight's the night you're gonna cross that line. Say what years of silence couldn't say. Tonight's the night you're gonna cross that line. Twist of your wrist, coin on the counter, wish in disguise. I catch your eyes, asked a question, quietly chasing the rhyme. She spins her shadow dancing wild, laughter ringing bell bright. Bartender's musings mingle with your heartbeat, stubborn and shy. Old friends fade for new intentions, the ballroom sways and bends. Fear flushed from your cheeks, fresh as rain after dust dries. Windows rattling from thunder outside, you barely notice the change. Pulse pounding a promise, I see you gather courage again. Tonight's the night you're gonna cross that line. Whisper what you've worn away inside. Tonight's the night you're gonna cross that line. Slow regrets subside. Tonight's the only road that's gonna cross that line. Stir in the sunlit bourbon, you breathe before the leap. She leans laughing by the jukebox, boots tapping the beat. Light from the tavern flickers warm as your trembling heart. I steady these bottles, watching you reach for a trembling start. All the goodbyes you rehearsed tender tucked in your hand. She smiles, sees you stepping out from the silence at last. Barstool bravado blossoms bold just past the break of size. 1 foot forward, forgive all the miles that pass you by. All around, familiar faces rooting for your tribe. Stealing and filtering tales of the storm outside. Cracked leather and laughter weaving through the tune. Some not riches, but this one sails bright as a western sky. Tonight, you're gonna cross that line. She's waiting just one word away. Tonight, you're gonna cross line. So let the whole train behind. Tonight, you're gonna cross that line. Sun laying soft on the painted rails, boots kick dust down the pasture trail. You stumble slow where the bluegrass leans. I call your name, but you pause between. Water through muddy gates looking bent, feet in your stall like the morning spent. Soft breathing heavy, I just pretend it's a lazy day, not the way it ends. These eyes don't see like they used to. I say your name, you wait, then move. These eyes don't see like they used to, but you know me, don't you? Oh, but you know me, don't you? Took the long loop fence post markers gone. Trip on the shadow where you never done. Head hangs lower when the wind gets cold. Kick the pail, spooked by nothing old. You trust my hands, you follow my voice. I cuss the moon like I got a choice between an old friend and letting go. Twang of the wire, please let it be slow. Sing on me, don't you? In the saddle dust, lost something small between all of us. Fuck, it ain't fair what time can do. I'm still holding on, and you are too. These eyes don't see like they used to. Oh, these eyes don't know, they don't. These eyes don't see like they used to, but you know me, don't you? Oh, you know me, don't you? You know me, stretching out my foot on a faded line. Dashboard confessionals tangled with last night's wine. Engine hums soft like a memory I can't quite shake. Moon hanging silent, watches every mistake. Headlights cutting through what I try not to remember. Rear view catching glimpses that burn a little tender. Curse in my throat when the road starts to curl. A shadow in the backseat grinning ready to whirl. I feel the fever rising, pulse on my tongue. Sin's calling close every mile I outrun. Breath as tight as the fences disappear, and I know what's following, but I won't show fear. Devil's in my rear view mirror, I won't slow down. Every mile I put between us, hear that hellhound howl. Devil's in my rear view mirror, can't let him near. Accelerate through my regret, shedding last year's tears. Devil's in my rear view mirror, and I'm crystal clear. Devil's in my rear view mirror, I won't let him steer. Oh, he's in my rear view mirror. He's in my rear view mirror. Tail lights bleed red, heart beating out of time. Bitter words echo, sharpened edges of old crimes. Gas station saints, cold coffee in my veins. Your voice in my static, I crashed into pain. Past every signpost that ever bore my name. Left burning rubber over ashes and pain. Flip the damn bird to my own lost years. If running makes me guilty, hell, I'm shifting gears. I feel the fever rising, fight in my jaw. Forgiveness just a word with teeth and a southern drawl. Rear view fall from the ghosts I sneer, but I'm not gonna stop until fate's nowhere near. Devil's in my rear view mirror, I won't slow down. Every mile I put between us, hear that hellhound howl. Devil's in my rear view mirror, can't let him near. Accelerate through my regrets, shedding last year's tears. Devil's in my rear view mirror, and I'm crystal clear. Devil's in my rear view mirror, I won't let him steer. Fuck the chains that pull in my soul, I'm saying goodbye. Roll down the window, let my old life pass by. I'll raise my voice till the bastard can't hear. Stuck in my rear view mirror. Devil's in my rear view mirror, I won't slow down. Years, hear that hellhound. Every mile I put between us, hear that hellhound howl. Devil's in my rear view mirror, can't let him near. Accelerate through my regret, shedding last year's tears. Devil's in my rear view mirror, and crystal clear. Devil's in my rear view mirror, I won't let him see. No, no, devil's in my rear view mirror.
Sunrise hits my breakfast plate, coffee cup warms up my hand. Main Street quiet, slow with fate. Folks wave as they pass the van. Uniform folded in the seat, still smells like last July. Another day with boots on the street, nothing special, just life passing by. Station bell rings and I freeze. Grab my coat on the way out the door. Wind sharp with hints of gasoline. I've been down this road before. Names and faces blur with time, but some mornings stay so near. Church pews in a silent line, hold my cap, let go of fear. Oh, I drive the back road slow. There's a heaviness I know. Try to leave it at the edge of town. Sometimes it hangs around. The call spit that sky south. Spare the love tip coast. Carry them home and leave roads. But I don't wait, thinking about those voices I can't erase and cut. I'll sit through the sirens fade. Neighbors stop, ask how I am. I smile, shrug, just fine. Then the fence, shake a hand, keep my troubles off the line. Sound that race up on their bikes, laughter filling in the gaps. I tip my hat, let life free ride. But the radio never maps. Oh, there's a whisper in the barn. Oh, in the sun, in the dark. It's a weight and it's a flame. It's a part of me by name. Sun's looking across the north dies down. You carry them home in a small town. Sometimes I pray, cut the love, faded love that poison. Want me to with you, long I can't erase. Sometimes hope is found in open doors, a hand to hold, a vow to restore. Purpose shining through the dust and rain. I wouldn't trade this heart for anything. Oh, long after the sirens fade. La la la, after the sirens fade. Sing with you when your work is done. Carry them home, every single one. Sometimes I'll lie away, but love will always stay. Some calls stay with you long after the sirens fade.
Past a grain yard of gravel nobody grades. Bare feet on the ladder, rain coming off on my hands. Thought I heard your laugh drifting up from the pavement. Just got dark enough, you could call this hiding. Caught my breath, looked down, headlights in slow motion. Never planned this, never planned much at all. Old tin echoes every word we're saying. You look at me, feels like we're the only ones remaining. Sky wide open and my heart still racing. Up where the town name's fading. Your dad's truck silent under moonlight, engine ticking down. We climb higher, peeling rust flakes, names from years before. You say the world down there can't touch us, not tonight. We laugh about promises, make a few anyway. Dripping dew off the rim, shoes dangling miles of nothing. Swore you saw a shooting star, I missed it looking for your hand. Old tin echoes every word we're saying. You look at me, feels like we're the only ones remaining. Sky wide open and my heart still racing. Up where the town name's fading. Tomorrow's coming fast, tail lights waiting, gravel setting slow. You and me, just a pair of shadows in porch light. All this will go. Jobs, old friends, maybe even these secrets. But you tell me one thing true, find you here, I'll wait. No. Old tin echoes everywhere we're saying. You look at me, feels like we're the only ones remaining. Sky wide open and my heart still racing up where the town ain't safe. Back of the diner, coffee getting cold. Bar stool shaky, $3 left to hold. Old man clocks and nods and looks away. Small town living, same faces, same days. The last call echo bouncing off the glass. Stained calendar stuck, time don't move fast. Faded blue sign blinking out my name. Feet stuck to pavement, heavy with blame. Quarter for the jukebox, playing my song, my song. Everyone's watching, but I keep moving on. Red dirt on boots, boots never left town. We're running out of reasons, running aground. Cigarette smoke curling down the hall. Hand-me-down jacket ready to fall. Looking for something to steady my hands. It's the way I used to just stand. Last call came years ago, but I'm still here. Counting days, drawing lines, holding back the tears. Walked every street, made peace with the past I know. Forgive all sins, walk slow, let it show. Last call came years ago. Dust on the window, Sunday morning light. Bottle in the river, floating out of sight. Saw my reflection, barely saw me there. Grew into someone I could bear. Stumble through prayers I never really meant. Drive by the church, wonder where all Sundays went. Some friends still smiling down at the bar. Somewhere behind me, that's not who we are. Cold fights and biscuit nights, staggered promises, closing time lights, old trucks at sea. Stashed my pain, rolling down Main, hiding the strain. Mama's kitchen, shaking hands. Didn't think I could, but here I stand. List of mistakes longer than round 9. Took them one at a time. Mornings run quiet now, peace in the mess. Radio's playing my old regrets. Saw the sunrise, struggle breakthrough. Finally breathing, learning what's true. Last call came years ago, but I'm still here. Counting days, drawing lines, holding back the tears. I know. Forgive all sins, walk slow, let it show. Last call came years ago. And when I'm here, I'm present, I'm content. Last call came years ago. Stool back against the wall, half-warm beer waiting for last call. Bartender nod, shake his head, worn out smile. Radio cussing, jukebox dying, I stay a while. Gravel in my throat, my patience spent, tick-tock clock, minutes hell-bent. Old man slurring, talks about regret. Hell, I ain't finished with my thunder yet. Every damn night at closing time, every damn night at closing time. Worn boots sticking, stuck to this floor. Should be gone, but I come back for more. Echoes of fights, a bar stool bruise. Another joke dies in the smoke amused. Damn near daily ran and repeat. Glance at the door, stop on my feet. Easy to say, move on, just go. If you ain't low, never know. Every damn night at closing time, yeah, every damn night at closing time. Make it make sense, line by line. Cashing in nothing, line by line. Cashing in nothing, trading my pride. There ain't no redemption, end of the line. Every damn night, every damn night. Time. Every damn night at closing time. Every damn night. Every damn night. Every damn night. Coffee stain, boots hit the floor, wide open sky, open up the door, beat of the earth, heartbeat in time, cool damp air, feels yours and mine, hands in the dirt, sunrise on my face, counting each breath I can't replace. Every dawn brings a different shade of grace, new sky, same place. Every dawn brings a different shade of grace. Oh, la la la, oh la la la. Row by row, light coming in waves. Mud on my jeans, feeling awake. Go pick up radio, song I know. Long shadows stretch, then they let go. Same worn boots, chasing that pace, finding my rhythm, finding my space. Every dawn brings a different shade of gray. Same wide open space. Every dawn brings a different shade of grace. Whoa, la la la, oh la 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 la. heavy and gray. Thunder above, nothing feels safe. Still breathing in, letting it change the color and shape of yesterday. Every dawn brings a different shade of grace. Every dawn brings a different shade of grace. Oh, la la, oh la 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 la. Bar stool's cold as hell tonight, sawdust spinning under boots. I slide my bourbon just out of reach, drown the talk and let 'em hoot. The barkeep voice just fades away, that old jukebox chewing time. It's easier to joke, play dumb than to admit what's on my mind. I find